What's going on, guys? I rearranged the room a little bit, had to make some space for a new DVD rack that I built. I desperately needed that. Also moved this DVD rack, so now it's more readily accessible, a lot easier for me to film this video. We're going to continue on with the shelf-by-shelf collection overview. So moving on to the next shelf, the first one on here is the Chronicles of Riddick. This is the unrated director's cut. Prequel to Pitch Black, of course. Next, the Anchor Bay release of Chud. Great film. This has been re-released by Image. Then we have this Lionsgate Horror Collection 8-movie pack of Waxwork, 976 Evil 2, Ghoulies 3, The Unholy, Chud 2, Chopping Mall, Slaughter High, and Class of 1999. The reason why it's on this shelf is because of Chud 2. I know a lot of people have difficulty figuring out how to alphabetize certain movie packs like this that contain different movies. I just do it based on which movie I think I'll be watching the most. In this case, it's Chud 2. I just feel like that's the movie, I'd probably be searching for most in my collection. Next is a Masters of Horror episode, Cigarette Burns, directed by John Carpenter. This is my favorite episode out of all the Masters of Horror episodes, and it's also one of my favorite films by John Carpenter. Next, a great film, Cinderella Man, starring Russell Crowe and Renee Zellweger. And I have what's considered to be one of the greatest films of all time, Citizen Kane. This is the 2-disc special edition. And then, Citizen Toxie, the Toxic Avenger 4. I do own the rest of the Toxic Avenger films as well, but they're in the original Tox box set, on a different shelf, of course, so this one's all alone over here. We have the out-of-print special edition of The City of Lost Children. Has been re-released in a non-special edition. We have another Troma release, Class of Nukem High. This is one of those films that, even people who aren't really usually fans of Troma films, they seem to enjoy this one. Has a great 80s feel to it. Next is a comedy classic, Clerks, Kevin Smith film, of course. And I also have the 10th anniversary of Clerks, which has 2 discs and 2 different versions of the film, as well as a bunch of special features. Then, of course, Clerks 2, the sequel, 2-disc widescreen edition. I also own the lunchbox or Happy Meal packaging, which is on a different shelf, of course. We have Click, special edition. Then Clive Barker's Salome and the Forbidden. Not sure why I filed it under, C for Clive instead of B for Barker, but just how it is, so that's how it's going to stay, I guess. Next is Closer. We have Closing the Ring. We have Cloverfield. Then we have the Steelbook of Cloverfield. Next, one I've shown many times, Clown House, that extremely rare MGM release. We have Club Dread. This is the unrated cut. Really enjoy this horror spoof. Pretty good film. Next is a very rare one. It's Cold Comfort. I never hear anybody talk about this movie. Not sure why. I really enjoy this one. This is definitely a sleeper type film. Like I said, not a lot of people really know about this one or discuss this one, but it's definitely worth checking out if you can find a copy. I very rarely ever see copies of this floating around. I had to search a while just to find this one myself. Next, Cold Creek Manor. Next one is a good modern-day slasher, Cold Prey. Again, another one that I don't think gets enough recognition. I remember seeing the trailer for this on another movie. I forget what it was at the time, and I literally stopped the movie right there. Before it even got to the movie, it was still on the trailers. I stopped the movie right there, left my house, went to the closest DVD store, and bought this because that's how awesome it looked in the trailer. Next is Collateral, starring Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx. Pretty cool movie. We have this random Christmas Classics animated DVD. The Collector. We have Jerry Seinfeld, Comedian. Next is the out-of-print Elite edition of Communion. We have The Company of Wolves. Great cover art. Cool movie. Next, pretty much the American version of Battle Royale, and it's The Condemned, starring Steve Austin and Vinnie Jones. We have the out-of-print Paramount release of Coneheads. Next, Constantine. We have Contagion. We have Coraline. And finally on this shelf, The Coroner. This one is also out of print and, very rarely spoken about. So that's it for this shelf, guys. Comment below as always. Let me know what you think of these titles. If you have any questions, if you want to, see anything shown in more detail, or just want to know a little bit more about a film, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching, guys.